Hi, welcome to TGI Friday Tarot for June 5th, 2020, and the day of a full moon and a partial eclipse. Yay, right? I'm specifically targeting today my fellow musicians, but certainly all are welcome. There are many ways to make music, and maybe your way is without an instrument, and you can do your music the way you want, and the people who listen to it and can hear your music will dance or sing along, perhaps. Right? Okay, let's get into this. I'm a bass player, and I know, as all you fellow musicians know, what happened when we got quarantined. All the gigs went away. All the rehearsals, or for the most part, the rehearsals went away. We had to think up new ways to stay together, to be together. And the people who like to go and listen to live music, there was none available all of a sudden, right? We know that. So I decided to ask this question today of the tarot cards. What do the cards want to show us that about our musicianship as we come out, about how we play, about what we play, about how we create, about what we create, about even perhaps something as far-reaching as our connection with our audience. Will that be the same? Let's say not. And also, let's say that in that scenario, there could be a lot of potential for new connections, for a new way to connect. Music is a very interesting animal, right? I mean, to the musicians that I'm speaking with, that's not news to you. You know that. But you also know, and the world probably could recognize this too if they chose to look, music does not go away, and it does not die. In fact, under the most brutal circumstances, with the most horrendous things that happen from leadership or monarchies and whatever controlling factor in society tried to change people, music stayed alive. Sometimes it became secret in order to stay alive, but it stayed alive, right? Cool. I got 3 cards here. Let's see what they are. I'm using the Ghost Tarot, the deck I just uncorked this week, and I love it. Card number 1, Strength. Holy mackerel, Andy, right? Card number 2, the 4 of Cups. Card number 3, the Emperor. This is so powerful. Holy mackerel. We've got in the middle the 4 of Cups that's being bracketed by Strength and the Emperor. A strong feminine, a strong masculine, and sitting in the middle is a love offering. And I say that because the impact of this card, although there's stability, the universe does not want to stay in stasis. It wants to move. It's always moving. Everything moves in order to grow. Things that don't move tend to decay and die. So the offering here with the Four of Cups, and I love this, that the ghost here is holding the final cup, that offering cup. It's not to focus on the three that are lying on the ground and getting morose or in any way encumbered by things not being the same as they were, because there's the new cup being offered. So I'm saying that in the story of what the cards want us to know about music and us as musicians, in the emergence from the virus energy, they want us to know that we're in good shape with strength on both sides of us. We sit in the middle in our musician self, and we sit there with being bracketed by strong masculine, strong feminine, which is nothing more or less than a nice balance of very powerful influences. Cool. That always works well with the muse of music, the inspiration that makes music what it is. So powerful, such a messenger of life and love. And so I really don't need to talk about strength or the emperor. They speak for themselves. And the story is all about the center card, the Four of Cups. What are we going to do with this offering of love? Because what we do when we move from the 4 to the 5 is we walk into the world of change. We walk in. And we don't walk in because we have to. We walk in because we want to grow. So I would say that if I took this to be my reading as a musician, I would be upgrading my own sense of what I've been given as a gift to be able to play a musical instrument and to express myself through a hidden world, something that comes out through the amplifier speakers, let's say, or from the sounding body of an acoustic instrument. It comes out of that through the air. You can't see it. Into the air, still can't see it. We hear it. It goes into our brain. It goes into our hearts. And I would be considering the value of that cup. And I think that that's enough. That gives us an extreme, wonderful position to begin with. Wouldn't you agree? And as a bass player, I love my role in the band, but I also know that I need the other musicians around me to make it complete. And perhaps I'll end with a wish that the brotherhood and sisterhood of us musicians can live strong and live long. Thank you so much for being here. You guys mean a lot to me, and I wish you well. See you next time. Bye.